Hey y'all, welcome back to Faith Budgets. I'm currently taking control of my finances by paying off debt and saving at the same time. On this channel, I'll be posting videos about how we use a zero-based budget, sinking funds, and cash stuffing, all while paying off debt at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and consider hitting that subscribe button and join me on this journey to financial freedom. Hey guys, so in today's video, I'll be doing our budget with me for the first paycheck in March. We get paid bi-weekly, but my husband and I both get paid on opposite payrolls, so we end up getting paid weekly. So this month in March, we'll actually get 4 paychecks, and the first one will be on March the 8th. So I'm doing my budget with me. Today is Friday. Today is actually the 8th. So I did get to check online and see how much it was, and we have that in our checking account already, so I can go ahead and budget for that and set up our denominations for our cash withdrawals, cash to take out the cash for our variable spending and our sinking funds. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. If you're coming back watching again, thank you for coming back. Thank you for all the subscribes here lately. And I just want to thank everybody for watching and all the advice that I get from the other YouTube budgeters, cash budgeters. I'm learning a lot as I go, and I really enjoy this community. It's a lot of support when you're trying to get out of debt and trying to budget and manage your finances and take control of things, and lots of support out in this community. And I really enjoyed since I've started my YouTube channel in January. I've made lots of friends on here. So I just wanted to say thank you, and it means a lot to me. My name is Holly. If you're new, it's me and my husband. I'm 45, and my husband is 46, and we have teenagers. My oldest is, we're remarried, so he has a daughter. I have 2 sons, and my oldest son is 21. He's in college. And my youngest son is 17. He's a senior in high school. And my stepdaughter is 17 also. My son's a senior in high school. He's a senior, and she's a junior in high school. So we have lots of teen activities going on here lately, getting ready for graduations. Also, my oldest son will be getting ready to graduate with his bachelor's at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, and then next year he'll be graduating with his master's. He went through an accelerated program, so lots of graduations coming up, and friends their kids are getting married, so a couple weddings coming up this year too. So 2024 is going to be a fun year. Lots of different activities going on. And planning a vacation with my sisters. I have 2 younger sisters. They're like 12 and 13 years younger than me. And they have, my middle sister, she has three daughters. And so we try to take the kids and do a trip. It's been a couple of years since we got to do it, but take the kids to the beach. We lost my mom last year to brain cancer. So the last couple of years have kind of been a little bit different. That's why I started this YouTube channel, and I named it Faith Budgets, because this past year my faith was really put to the test, and I had to put my faith in all aspects of my life. So that's why I come up with Faith Budgets. A lot of people think my name's Faith, but it's not, and I just have been really having to lean on my faith a lot. I got a diagnosis also last year when my mom was on hospice, that I had thyroid cancer, and it was just a lot that we had to go through last year. Had to have 2 different surgeries, had one side taken out, found out that it was a rare type of cancer, a little bit more aggressive, and so we had to go back in and do another surgery and have the other side removed. And now I take the lovely levothyroxine for the rest of my life, and it's just different, getting used to taking the medications every day. And I have rheumatoid arthritis too, and then on top of that, all my female hormones are going crazy too. So It's just been hard to kind of take control of things. So that's why my budget is something that I can take control of, and I can be and say so of what my budget is. You know, like they think a lot of people think that the budget is restrictive, and that, you know, it's a negative term to use, but negative tool to use in your finances. But I have found that budgeting is really satisfying to me, and it's really helped us to get out of debt, all except for one debt. We have one debt left, a Honda side-by-side, and it's kind of made me change the way I think. I don't know, I save a whole lot more now. Anyway, I'm just going on and on about all this. I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in about kind of where we're coming from as far as a budget, and why we do what we do, I guess. Everybody's budget is unique. Everybody's budget is different to fit your family and your style, and what all you have going on in your life. So just let me know if you guys do a budget, if you do a zero-based budget like I do. Do you use sinking funds and variable expenses? This sinking funds that is what has really changed the concept of saving and the concept of planning. The sinking funds have really changed my thought process. So I really encourage anybody to have sinking funds. And stick with it. Just stick with it. I gave up several times, and I'm back again, and I'm trying to stick with it. So, okay, so let's just get started in here on, I created this on Canva, and I'll link it in the description below. It's free if you want to just make a copy of it. I think I attached the PDF is what I did. I tried to do it on Google Sheets, but I don't know, I couldn't get it to download correctly. So I think it's a PDF. I have the Paycheck budget sheet, worksheet, and then I also have, I also have the monthly budget. And the monthly budget has a few more lines for sinking funds. It doesn't really have the extra debt box here. That gave me more spots to put for my sinking funds, because I might not stuff my sinking funds every paycheck, every week of the month, but monthly I do want to document what I plan to do with my sinking funds. And I do a monthly funding plan along with the monthly budget. And this lets me plan out the amount that I want to stuff for each category of my sinking funds. And then say I can put different denominations in each paycheck. Certain paychecks may be less or may be more bill heavy, and have more extra money to go towards sinking funds on certain paychecks. So this lets me map it out, and then I have to change it after I see how much, if we have some overtime or if we have any extra that we want to add to our sinking funds. And I put some little asterisks here so that I can, that's the ones I want to focus on if we have any extra. So that's my monthly funding plan. I didn't create this. This is from the Simple Budget. She's on YouTube. And I just like the way she maps hers out monthly like that. So I used that of hers. And then this is also from the Simple Budget. This is the cash breakdown sheet. I think the Budget Mom has these also. This cash teller slip is from the Budget Mom. And I used to use her budget by paycheck worksheet, but I wanted to create more spots for my sinking funds. So I did it like this. And then I used her Excel program to enter it in my computer so I can keep up with my budget categories and how much I spend. It just kind of keeps everything tallied up for me, so I don't have to do all the math and extra paperwork to, track our spending. I use it mainly for tracking spending and trends, and to keep up with stuff on a monthly basis, and then also at the end of the year, it calculates everything for you. So I really like that. Okay, let's just get started. The first box here is for income. And this will be for the paycheck from today, which I think my video will go up on Saturday. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hope everybody's getting some good weather. It's kind of rainy here today. I'm in Tennessee, and but I think it's supposed to get a little bit warmer. So 3/8 is this one. And this is pay number 1. This is hubby's pay. paycheck number 1 of March. I probably should zoom you guys in. Let's see. Now, can you guys see a little bit better there? So what we'll just do is we'll put it in the budget category, and then as the bills come through, I can write in what was actually paid for it. Usually all this other, the variable expenses and the sinking funds usually does not change as far as budget and actual, but the fixed expenses will vary a little bit. Okay, so his pay was $14.63.17. He has our insurance and everything taken out, so his is a little bit less. But I just use I'll round down, do $14.63 is what we're going to budget. So then on each paycheck, we get paid weekly, I do a cushion. Weekly cushion of $25. This is just kind of to catch, as a buffer to catch things that maybe bills were a little bit more than what was expected, or maybe an online purchase that we didn't plan for. Just a little bit in there. I want to have like a buffer and a cushion in my checking account. So I never get my checking account down to 0. Never. So it's good to have a buffer in there. I've kind of been building that up. This Bible study, we pay, I pay for a venue that we have our women's Bible study. We meet every 2 weeks on a Monday night, and it's just a small little fee that we have to pay to get the key for that. It's $20 a month. So that's not much at all on that, but I do want to put that in my budget. I've had a cold, so I was sick. So I'm going to have a little cough going on. And then in my fixed expenses, I always put my gas in Walmart. Instead of putting it in variable expenses, I put it in with my fixed expenses because I use a debit card for that. So it's coming out of our account. I don't use cash, so that's why I want to put it up here. And I think the last few times I've done this, I have been using our credit card because we don't pay any interest on our credit card. We pay it off in full every month. I usually make multiple payments a month, at least 2 payments to get that to 0. I never go over, and I just recently got another card that I'm going to try to do some more Chase points with and use it for spending to get the 3% back, cash back, 1.5%, and even some 5% cash back on things. I can use it for gas and Walmart, and even our debt payment for our Honda, I can get 1.5% cash back on that. So I'm looking into that, and then I'm looking into our State Farm because we pay almost $1,000 a month in insurance. So if I can get cash back on that, that would be great too. So for our budget for gas, I do $200 a week. Yep, $200 a week. That's crazy, I know, but we have older vehicles and we live out in the country, so we have a high gas bill for our vehicles. My husband commutes to work. I work from home, and then we travel for basketball games, and if we go anywhere, to go any stores or go, like tonight I think we're going out to eat to Texas Roadhouse. It'll take us an hour to get there, so we're going with some friends, but so it's just a drive anywhere we go, but we wouldn't have it any other way. We love to eat and travel, but we like living out in the country too. So I forgot to put the date up here. It's going to be 3/8. And this will go through to the next paycheck. My check is on the 14th, so we'll put this to the 13th. 3/13. So that's what these bills will cover for this paycheck date. And let's see, I think that is all for our bills on this paycheck. So there's not a whole lot on this one. So we need to add this up for our totals here for our fixed expenses. Okay, so that'll be $505 for that. Oh, look at that mess. I love this pen, but I don't know, it just don't do good on this page. 505 left for that. So then I like to subtract and see what I have left over from our spending. I mean, from our pay. So we have pay of $14.63 minus the 505. That leaves us with $9.58 left. So I like to just put that right there at the top, so I know what I'm working with. And then here we have our variable expenses. This is like what I put in my cash envelopes in my wallet, not my sinking funds. This is for stuff that I would spend in my wallet weekly, and then I can roll it over and use it for the next week, like I'm saving for something. Or so all these are usually the same every week. So we'll just list these down here. Food, church, me, hubby, self-care, fun, miscellaneous, kids, dogs, and meds. Okay, so for food, we will do 50. Let's see. Church is 45. Me is 40. And hubby is 150. And then he will possibly be giving me some to put into his sinking fund. So he's kind of changing some things up a little bit right now. So his is all in one. I just give him his lump total every week. But mine is kind of spread out here. So see, like self-care, this is for me. 30, and then fun, miscellaneous, 20 and 20, kids 30, dogs 20, meds 25. Okay, so let's total this up, see what we have here. $430. Okay, so we have $430 here for our variable expenses. So let's take the $958 minus the $430 to see what we have. $528 is what we have left over for our sinking funds. Perfect. Okay. So let's see which sinking funds will be contributing to this paycheck. Let's see. We have emergency. I do have emergency fund. Two different ones. One is $1,000. I've left it at $1,000, and I leave it with my regular savings account that's connected with my local bank here with my checking account, that just for easy access. And then I also have another emergency fund that is with Ally, and that's the one I'm contributing to here. I just add a little bit extra to that each month, and I'm trying to build that up a little more. I think we have like maybe $1,100 to $1,200 in that. So just trying to build our emergency fund up a little bit more than $2,000. So what do you guys budget for? How much is your emergency fund? I don't think $1,000 is going to be enough for our family in case something happens. As I'm building up my other sinking funds, yeah, that may be okay, because I can use the other ones for things that come up and not have to use an emergency fund. So right now for this paycheck, it's just going to be $5. Like I said, I'm just doing a little bit because I'm trying to fill these other ones up and get ahead on a lot of these other ones, like car maintenance and lease land. 30. UT tickets. Graduation. Oh, UT tickets is 35. Graduations, 40. Vacations. Well, vacation. One at a time. 100. We're getting ready to go to Orange Beach, Alabama. And this is my son's savings from his dad that passed away. I can put that in there. He has another one also that I do direct draft directly into his account, a different account. So I'm just doing this separately to give to him later. Okay, then we have a new one that I'm doing is month ahead, starting that in March. try to get a month ahead on our fixed expenses, even our gas and Walmart. So all our fixed expenses for the whole month, I'd like to get ahead on those. It's another kind of a emergency fund, I guess, kind of a way to save up. Sam's, 25, and I'm just going to do $5 a month ahead, but I'm only going to be able to do 35 this time. I would like to do $70 per paycheck, but I'm just kind of easing into it till I can contribute more to it, but just starting out small. I got that from Steph's on a Budget, doing it like a snowball effect. Okay, after Sam's is land tax. Just doing 10 in that. Car maintenance, 25. Birthdays and gifts. I need to build this one back up. Got some weddings coming up. What is it? Oh, 20, just 20 on that right now. Travel, that's different than vacation. This is for like weekend travel, basketball, travel just like maybe to see my son. Just smaller things. The vacation is for the bigger purchases, bigger trips, I guess you would say. And holidays, I split that out into our holidays. $20 on that. And then car tags for registration for her cars. And that's going to be $60 for that. Okay, I think that was all of the sinking funds. So let's total these up to see what the total is for these. $525 for that. So $525 for our sinking funds. Okay, so that leaves me $3 left. Awesome. And I won't be putting anything extra towards debt this paycheck because this is one of our smaller ones. The other two, we have 2 more checks throughout the month that are a little bit larger. So I'm hoping that I can put a little bit more extra debt to that. Unless, say, for example, I have some extra left over, quite a bit from variable expenses maybe, or if I have extra from gas or Walmart, which I probably won't this week. But we'll just see at the end of the week if I have anything. I might be able to add a little bit to this, but I'm not seeing that happen right now. So I can do some final totals here. I just like to do this as a little extra step to make sure that I'm getting a zero-based budget. So our income was $1,463 minus our expenses, $505, minus our savings and sinking funds. Oh, okay, the variables. I always do that. I need to add the 505 and the 430 together. So $935 is my total expenses. And then our savings and sinking funds here was $525. And then I didn't have any debt payments in this paycheck. So let's make sure we have a zero-based budget here. So $1,463 minus expenses, $935, minus sinking funds, $525. That equals $3. So yep, that leaves me with $3. That's pretty much a zero-based budget. And that means that I've gave every dollar an assignment. That doesn't mean that I've took my checking account down to $0. It just means that I have used every dollar of this paycheck to go towards something. I've gave it an assignment to do something for us for this week. So even if it might just be a cushion or, you know, towards some savings that may not be used right now, but will be used later. So that has really helped me to understand it too that way. Okay, so here is our cash breakdown. I will jot down all the categories here for our cash breakdown and then do the denominations. I'll probably speed through this part and then we'll get our totals at the end here. So I'll try to play y'all some music or something and zoom you through this. This up. Make sure we have our total here. Okay, $9.55 is our total. $9.55 for our total cash. For our cash envelopes. So I'll put this on my teller slip here, transfer this over so I can pick this up from the bank or have my husband get the money out. So, let's see. Little tellers, they love this. Okay, so now we have our teller slip ready, our cash breakdown sheet ready to go to the bank to get our money out for our cash envelopes and do our cash stuffing. So I think that's it. We have everything mapped out here for our paycheck budget for our first paycheck in March the 8th. So I'll have this ready. I give this to my husband, or I will go to the bank and get this out. And I'll do my cash stuffing video for tomorrow when I get the money back. And I guess that's it. And we'll be back for our weekly Debt Tracking Thursday as well. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you'll come back and watch me do the cash stuffing. And I want to thank you guys for the comments, the likes, and subscribes. I really have enjoyed this community, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I don't know, when I see more people subscribing, it does my heart so good. I feel like I have a connection with you guys, and that we have lots in common. You know, we're like-minded people. We're thinking about a lot of the same things, and it's very interesting to learn different things about all the different budgeters. And so if that's all that I have for today, and if you like the video, like I said, please give it a like and subscribe, and come back and join us on this journey. Thanks.